Damn, our weather in Florida is dropping like the prices in the outlet. And speaking of outlets, so today we're in the Nike factory store on International Drive. We about to go through the aisles and see what's popping. It's been a good while since I've been here. You guys are gonna like this because there's some dope shoes that I have found. Even though the weather is dropping, they still got slides and they got them on discounts. $20 with 30% off, that's roughly around $16 or $17. Not bad. And this always the price, $79.97, additional 30% off. That hasn't changed. But it look like they got these Flight Clubs, 91s. This is crazy. I know why they call them 91s, because that also, the Air Jordan 6, 90 with 30% off, 75 with 30% off. It's about time these dunks get discounted. Bring back to 2015 when dunks like these were going for $25. And we also got these canvas Air Jordan 1s lows, $95 with additional 30% off. And just based off these discounts, it looks like the Hashwell is going to be 30% off. Wow. Another Vaporfly Next 3 for the low with 30% off, $119, 30% off, that's cheap. And I wasn't lying, it is 30% off the Hashwell. Look like they got the book ones in the building. What the book ones hitting for here, $119. They got the 2 1/3. I like this rust pink, $74.97 with 30 off. That's not bad. I actually like that. I love that colorway. Did find a LeBron, but which LeBron this is? It is hitting for $99.97. Oh yes, I like this color. Color is dope. Is it my size though? Size 11. But below that, look what we found. The Air Jordan 1 Low Rookie of the Year, and it's sitting for $99.97 with additional 30% off. These shoes are getting cheaper and cheaper. And they got the University Red Jordan 1 Lows as well. And this pair is $99.97, additional 30% off. And these are the bigger sizes, more like my size 12, 11 and a half. The DN8 for $109.97. Black gold metallics, what this hitting for $139 with additional 30% off. And look what I found. Technically it's the Air Shift with the Air Jordan 1 box. I have seen these in my follow-up video when I went to Vineland to that experiment video. You guys should have seen it already. I did an experiment video, I called it the Petty Outlet Shopping video. I forgot what I actually called it, but nevertheless, they had these Air Ships in the building. However, you can get them today for $99.97 with additional 30% off. Found my size in these Rookie of the Year lows, $99.97 with additional 30, $70 shoe, not bad. Patent leather UNC's $89.99 with 30. All these shoes I'm showing you guys is additional 30% off, $89.99. And what I had mentioned before is that Nike has a surplus of product they need to get rid of. And holiday season is right around the corner. Actually, it's gonna start in a few days as recording this. And on top of that, Nike got so much product to get rid of. And the mere fact that they're 2 quarters behind, 2 full quarters, that's like a ton of product. And they gotta get rid of it for cheap. Nike new CEO Elliot Hill just admitted they still have way too much inventory. Leftover styles from last few years that never sold. And he said it's going to take at least 2 more quarters to clear it out. That means heading into the holiday season, Nike has one mission. Get rid of old product to make room for new product. And the only way to do that is through heavy markdowns, more outlet drops, and better deals for shoppers. So if you're a bargain hunter, this is your moment, because Nike inventory problem is our savings opportunity. So my suspicion is that all these Air Jordan 1s that you're seeing sitting on shelves, even at the reduced price of $139, they're gonna start falling a lot sooner and quicker for a lot lower as well. These are the Midnight Navies going for $139. We did see these on the Hashwell. I think we saw this pair. Anyways, that's $109.99. No additional discounts. And most recently, they got the Self-Expressions for $139. I know a place where you can get this a little bit more cheaper. $139 is not bad, that's a reduced pricing. So you gotta hit that subscribe button if you wanna be notified, get educated and informed along the way during these videos, and also tell you guys how to save money as well. But if you're looking for these Self-Expressions just a little bit cheaper, watch my previous video or videos, because the goal on this channel is to educate and provide you guys as much information as possible. UNC Reimagined, but I do not see a size 12. However, it's not the price I want to pay for it, but the size 10 is the biggest they have. And then we just saw these Air Shift on the Hashwell with additional 30% off. Now that previous one don't have a lid. I wonder if Nike would frown if I took the pair from the Hashwell. What's up, bro? What would Nike do if I take the one that I found on the Hashwell and take the lid off of this one and put it on? I wonder if Nike would frown if I took the lid off of this one and put it on the pair I found on the Hashwell. This one is a size 11 and a half. They got the same shoe in 2 different locations. One in the Hashwell, one in the bin for 2 different prices. Let's keep pushing. More of the mid, more mid. A lot of these colorways been rushed and placed on these shelves during the hype where people was buying Air Jordan 1s, including mids and lows like these, and they didn't even care. These products were selling out. Nike produced so many pairs, so now they have a surplus of shoes like these that nobody want, and they can't even sell them. Not even at the reduced price, and they're moving. So these prices not only got to be reduced, but they also got to go on sale tremendously. for people to budge. Clearly, I don't have info on the sales numbers, but just someone who vlogged these stores, I'm seeing the exact same shoe with the same amount of quality in the spot. And typically, if a bargain is real good, trust me, the shoes will move. And $80 for Air Jordan 1 Low, at least it's not appealing to the masses either. $99 for this, and this colorway is not that bad. And then they got the shattered backboards for $99. And some stores already found them on the hash wall. And to be honest, some of these shoes are on the hash wall as well. Another shoe you can find on the hash wall and dirt cheap, 80 for those, 80 for those. I like this green and white colorway for 79 for it. Then you got the RMs, 90, 90. This one is 70. I ain't mad at it. You got the new colorway, the raw tan colorway for 90, bread colorway for 90. And then you got the substitute J's that people asked me to show. None of them are really on discount though, unfortunately. Oh, here's another Zoom. These are hitting for $150, not on sale. I know this shoe is not gonna last at this price. What I mean is no one's gonna buy it. It has to be reduced tremendously before you start seeing the shoes get depleted. This price is not a sell-through price for these shoes. They gotta be a lot lower. And right now we're in Nike basketball. They do got the book ones. These are the MPs. I'm not sure what that means, but in my previous video where I talked about during the Kobe Moonwalker release, I talked about the book one. And I was saying that these are so long in the tooth because I haven't seen a book two. And these shoes came out in 2024, going on 2 years, and there's no updates for them. And Devin Booker has stated that the twos are in the works. However, do expect more of ones in the future to come. So they're still dropping book one, but they do have a two allegedly coming. Now this pair I have seen in multiple different locations. Well, it's actually one, Wildland. This is going for 109. Also seen this pair, the Spizike lows for 109. And they got the MVP. Oh, it hit below 100. It's very rare you'll see the MVPs priced this low. The leather's not that bad. You got the 6 tongue and the outsole. Everything about this reminds me of a 6. Even the pull tab and the Nike on the back of the heel. Not quite the box, but damn near close. More of the Ja 2s. These are 75. I thought it was Kobe's for a second, but they're not. These are 90, 74, 99. Whole bunch of Ja 2s, man. The Ja 2s came in a blur. I remember the Ja 1s. That's all I remember. The Ja 2s came and went. Now we're on the Ja 3s. And this is the Michigan color of the Ja 1s. This one I have never seen before. What are you? GT Jump Academy, 60 for it. GT Cut Crawl in 2 different colorways. Then we got the 90s section, the all white Legacy, $59.97 with 30% off. We got the cross trainer lows. These are $49.97 with 30% off. And I have also stated in the previous video that these are one of the most comfortable 90s shoes that still exist. Super comfortable. The Vomero 5, super comfortable. That price, yeah, too high. So is this price. We know we could find these cheaper at the marketplace, which is a clearance store. They got them for a little bit less. What was done with the basketball shoes, but the LeBron Witnesses on the other side. Next generation, those are 90. I actually like this color. If I was to pick one, I'll probably pick this, but this is also going for 90. And these are the LeBron 22s for $109.99. What's crazy, when I got here, I did find Kobe's, but now I can't find them. I was given a few pairs. We saw the Halo 3s, and then we saw some other ones, but I no longer see where they're at. Anyways, they got some Dunks, 90 with 30% off. And these foam posits for $189.99, no additional discount. There was so many more Dunks here last visit, but now the price is reset on some of the pairs. However, I actually like this pair for $90 with 30% off. Only 3 pairs left total. That's crazy. This is 30% off for $69.97. I actually like this colorway. I found pairs just like this not too long ago, around last year, if not the year before. It was like a mocha color Air Force One. It was a lot cheaper. All right, and then you got traditional Air Force Ones, the black, the white, and then we got the Asia Wilson for 90 beans. Air Max 90. This is the USA colorways, $89.97 additional 30% off. Only a few of them are on sale, not too much, so we're just gonna do a quick walkthrough. Actually over here, $89.97 additional 30% off. The khaki colorway is on sale and discounted heavily. You got the red pair. As I was walking back past the hash wall, I noticed these. Now I haven't seen these. I'm gonna check the price though, because different stores have different pricing. However, this is $149.97, but you are getting 30% off, so it's on par with the other stores. However, I have seen it cheaper. I'm glad I came back here. Why are these still here? These are Air Jordan Columbia, and they're still in the building. Ain't that crazy for 100 beans? No additional discounts. Nike CEO wasn't lying when they said it had a surplus of inventory that they need to get rid of. They actually do. When he talks, you should believe him. So I circled back and I actually found them. Now, I did mention if you watch Kobe 9 video, I talked about these shoes, how these is going to be probably available in the Nike factory store pretty soon. Literally the same day I'm finding them. $159.97, size 11.5. They have multiple pairs, and you're getting 30% off of that price. And when I found them earlier, they had the lid, at least when they handed them to me when I walked in the building. They actually was another pair of Kobe. If I don't find it here, I'll bring up the B-roll, but there's another pair of Kobe's too as well. I don't see them here. So these Kobe 9s, which I did not find on the hash wall, was also going for $129.99 with additional 30% off, but I politely passed. I did find them in another factory store. Actually, it was a Unite store. It was not discounted with additional 30% off, but it's cool to see, man. We got a lot more shoes like these that's on the chopping block for the low. So stay tuned, man. I'm gonna try to vlog every day leading up to Black Friday. So I hope you guys like the video. Don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out. I'll see you out in the next building.